What's going on? You're hanging out with Death Count, and here I am to talk about this amazing, nostalgic, 1/4 scale Raphael from the greatest Ninja Turtles movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990. Wow, man, this figure is incredible. It looks exactly like Raphael from the movie. Raphael's always been my favorite turtle. I didn't pick up the Donatello. I would like to pick them all up, but I don't have that much dough to drop. So I knew I wanted to get Raphael no matter what. And it's finally here. And he looks incredible, man. Look at this packaging. Oh, it brings me back to that 1990 poster as well. Right? So, oh man, I'm so happy to have this thing, dude. I'm so happy to have this thing. Man, I remember being a kid, being online with my mom. And I remember the line started from outside of the theater. And I was standing next to these other kids who were all wearing our Ninja Turtle stuff, man. And I don't know, man, if you didn't grow up at that time, you know, I don't know if you could understand how crazy Ninja Turtles really was. And it was insane, man. Like, growing up in the 80s, it went from stuff like Voltron, He-Man to Thundercats, but when Ninja Turtles landed, holy shit, dude, that lasted for years. It wasn't just like a year or two. Dude, it lasted for years, man. For years. For me and my little brother, we loved it. We had every figure between us. My best friend at that time, man, he was so jealous because he was an only child, so he didn't get as much because I had a brother. But damn, look at this figure standing next to my Sideshow premium formats. It looks like it belongs there. Dude, these other statues are like $400 plus. This Raphael is $100 and it looks just as good to be standing with these statues. And that is amazing, man. This figure is amazing. I love Raphael. I'm just thrilled to own this thing, dude. If you are a Ninja Turtle fan, whether you grew up with it or not, if you enjoyed the 1990 movie, oh, this is a must-have, dude. And do it fast. Man, I got mine at Forbidden Planet in New York City. They still have more. So don't go on eBay yet. Don't be spending $200 or close to it. They still have it for retail. So look at Forbidden Planet. Okay? This figure looks great. Posing him is awesome, dude. It's a lot of fun. Of course, it doesn't have the articulation like a Hot Toy figure. Keep in mind, Hot Toy figures are 220 plus, right? We're looking at $100 figure here. So, I was expecting it to be stiff. I thought I wasn't going to be able to give it some nice poses, but I'm not looking to go too crazy with poses, right? You don't need to do too much, man. When you have a figure this big, doing a type of museum style pose is enough, right? And I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to keep this guy. He's not going to stay up there, even though I would like Raphael to join the Justice League. And then I know recently in the comics, Batman and the Ninja Turtles just had a collaboration, but I'm gonna find his own corner right here. I'm showing you guys different lighting. Right, the best lighting on this guy is right over, man, where you could barely see the eyes when there's a lot of shadow in the eyes. Looks just like the movie, dude, as if he's like in the sewer, because in the sewers you barely get any light, right? So this is what this kind of lighting reminds me of the character from the movie. And wow, man, am thrilled with this figure, man. I came up with a few poses. This is the one I landed on for right now. Who knows? I may do an action pose, but right now it's cool, man. I love how the mask has actual material at the end. After the mask ties, at the end of it, it's real cloth. Of course, in the front, it's all molded, it's all hard, but at the end, you can move it around a little bit. I like that. They didn't have to do that, but I'm glad they did because it makes it look more realistic. I'm telling you, if this came with some kind of base, it would, to me, look a lot like a premium format statue. Of course, you could see the you could see the different joints and stuff, but it's $100. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about the likeness of this figure. The likeness is very strong, super strong, dude. I'm very impressed. The colors are right. Everything is right at it, man. Like, I've been looking this figure up and down, and I can't find any flaws, dude. Like if this figure was instead of 100, if it was 200, I'd be like, you know what? I get it, man. If they would have gave us some kind of base for 200, maybe place them in the sewer, place them on a rooftop, just like in the movie. For 200, it's definitely cool. Check out the detail on the pads, man. You can see the lacing, you can see the veins. Man, this figure is just incredible, man. And sometimes in a lot of my videos, I say incredible a lot, but I can't help it, dude. Especially with this one, right? You can see the spots on the skin. You can see the reptile type of leathery skin. Eye color's nice, right? It's just I'll give it for $100 figure, 1/4 scale. This thing got to be a 10 out of 10, man. Yeah, definitely got to be a 10 out of 10. So, I'll say one more thing, and it's something that is probably a lot in our minds. We're hoping NECA will go ahead and make Casey Jones and, of course, the Shredder. If they do that, we'll love those guys forever, man. We'll love NECA forever. So, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk real soon.